Man, I was looking around. I know 2 teams in particular, they're going to give it their all, and it should be one hell of a ride.
Yeah, it should be exciting. Like you said, we got some good teams here. It's going to be a good day of Halo, and, like you said, 4v4, it's all about that team action. We'll maybe have some Slayer, maybe some objective modes as well to kind of showcase all of what Halo has to offer. So
I hope so. We can only hope so. Definitely, I'd love to see some Empyrean. Because you got your snipers spawning on both sides. I'd love to see some sniper duels. That'd be great. And some great contestions for like the overshield and the rockets. Big fan of that map. And I believe they're also going to be playing on the updated HCS settings. So yeah, we will see Solitude, which was the Halo 5 remake of Plaza. Yeah. So should be nice.
It's really exciting, bringing back some nostalgia factor. Not only that, but also it's a pretty fun map in general. So it'll be exciting. Like you said, a lot of sweaty teams here to compete. So
for sure,
think overall, it's going to be a really good day of games.
Yeah, I hope so.
Unless we should be getting started here semi-soon. Like we said, we got both teams ready to go. When we get in, we'll kind of talk about them and kind of follow the storylines as well. Because like you said, there's some good teams here, and if they keep winning, we can talk good things about them.
Yeah, I wish I had a list right here. But already starting off, though. This is one of the teams that I was talking about here, LeaderNess, Squelly, Ghosty, and Red. That's definitely a big team to look out for.
Yeah, big team. It does look like we are in a round-robin best-of-3. So starting off here with a little bit of that objective-type mode where you've got a lot of these different points and already starting out with those BRs and other rifles here.
Yep. We see Squilly with a nice flank with the heat. Oh, but he gets called out, and 2 people look, simultaneously shoot, and take him down. Red right here is kind of playing sneaky. He's 2-0 right now on the scoreboard. Trying to play his life, capping A. Wow, that was a great nade. Keeping his life. And they're got LeaderNess's team triple cap right now.
That's huge. That's a lot of points. And you can see it at the bottom. Red team currently 0. They haven't been able to really get control of one of these points. Eventually, those spawns should be able to get you one of those. But Red with a huge kill there onto Donuts, just absolutely controlling the points they want to get. A double kill as well onto Auto 2K.
Absolutely sick. And he just secured himself that heat wave, too, which could be a huge power weapon on the map.
Oh.
Wow.
Getting physical?
Right. Little fisticuff action. Just like that heat wave that I was talking about. It comes to bite you. Wow. A steady triple cap still. That's crazy, Llama.
Yeah, they're already at 100 points. Like they're already almost halfway here. And again, really good control, like you said, of these 3 points. They're going to keep on continuing to try and pressure those ones where they spawn at. But eventually, you get 4 players to spawn. Eventually, hopefully, you're going to get 1. But it seems like LeaderNess really, really good on those shots to be able to, pressure them. And a sniper rifle as well. That's going to be good.
Yep, absolutely. And this overshield's about to come up.
True.
Perfect opportunity. He's looking for the spawners. He knows that they're spawning in A, but it doesn't seem like he's really caring too much. He's just going to opt for that overshield and now make his way towards the A. Help his teammate Red. Oh, nasty headshot as he was sliding.
Beautiful one right there. A pressure once again from Charged Up. We'll see if they can get it. The sniper rifle along with the BR coming out to finish off the kill. These hipfire shots going good. The nade gonna zone them off and take down Donuts as well.
Ooh.
Really good double killing spree here. LeaderNess, they're just not giving him any space.
No, they're playing like they mean it. This is just wild. Auto could. Oh. Very unfortunate for Auto. Oof, Auto just realized he's sitting at 0 and 8 right now. He is goosing on the scoreboard. And the game, it really doesn't have too much longer. If you were Auto, if I was Auto right now, I'd be screaming at his teammates, just help me get a kill. Yes. Please, just help me get a kill. Oh, no.
It's going to be 250 to 0, isn't it?
I think so.
They're just working so well as a team. LeaderNess still controlling all 3 points as they get up to that 250 marker. It is all over. We're in a best of 3, so it's not completely over, but
right. But I mean, if you're on team overcharged right now, your morale has got to be pretty low right now.
But we're in a best of 3. So.
Right, best of 3. Really, you can only think of the next game type, next game mode. Don't even think too much about what just happened. Right. I sure as heck wouldn't want to think about what just happened too much. which not too sure what game 2 game type and map will be. So hey, fans, we're gonna figure it out just at the same time that you are.
Yeah, we will figure it out here. Like you said, best 3 though. So it is going to be a Slayer on Aquarius. So pretty good. You know, we kind of talked about before the show. We were mentioning like there's a difference between the objective ones and the Slayer actually, because the Slayer actually promotes that, you know, having really good aim, having a really good sense of direction around you, and I think that's a possibility for maybe to force a game 3 if it goes to, you know, the other side.
I would hope so, and you're right. I think it does. It definitely has that opportunity to. You know, Team Slayer is one of those games where you just get that pick and you can really steamroll and run with that pick, and the next thing you know, the series is tied up 1-1.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately for that game, it didn't look too great. I gotta say, for LeaderNess, they looked absolutely insane. Like they were going to, as soon as they got control of all 3, they didn't let it go for one bit. They didn't let them get a single point. I mean, like you said, that's a blow to morale here early in the series.
Oh yeah. No, the way that they were playing, you'd think that they have already been playing for hours, and you know, this is like,
they have.
You never know, man. They might have woken up at 6 a.m., ate their Wheaties, and just started grinding before even getting here. It's very possible. But I guess we'll just have to see. I know there is another team in particular that I'd love to see LeaderNess and that other team face up.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned that. You know, there's some other really good teams out here today that are looking to play, and you got to say as well from LeaderNess, their communication. You mentioned it at points that like they weren't only just controlling all of these different zones, they were saying, okay, there's somebody behind you, make sure to turn around, and that communication is so important, especially when you're going into a Slayer type round.
It's key. It's key. The other team that I was thinking about, Blind Dreams, Finesse, Hypnotic. I'm trying to think of who the 4th is. I can't. Sorry, I'm looking at the booth right now. I can't really tell who the 4th is, but that is the team that I'm referencing. That I'd love to see them face LeaderNess. It's just both of those groups of people I'm familiar with. They've been around here at the Game Arena in Columbus many a times. I mean, any time that we have a Halo event here, they're always here. Game Arena Columbus. It's always a spot to go to, whether, you know, you're gaming or you want to get some food in or some drinks. It's a great place to just chill. So I've seen them before. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good place. Like you said, literally the parking garage is like, we both talked about, it's like literally like 5 steps away.
Oh, that's great.
It's nice, kind of central in the Ohio State campus. So maybe if you're a student, can come down and get some games in as well. And like you said, just a pretty good location for a Halo tournament today.
Yeah, it absolutely is. There's Jimmy John's right next door. So shout out to Jimmy John's if you're watching. If you're watching, Mr. John's, you got good
Mr.
sandwiches.
John.
So, Mr. Jimmy.
Mr.
What do you think? Do you think he'd go with Mr. Jimmy or Mr. John?
Probably Mr. John.
Yeah, Mr. John. It's more professional.
Like, Jimmy's more like Mr. Jimmy. Like.
Right, like we're already on a no-buy basis. Like, you know me, you can call me Mr. Jimmy. It's okay.
I like that. Nonetheless, like we said, still getting this match number 2 set up for these players and trying to get them in the lobby. Like we said, it is going to be Slayer on Aquarius. So kind of what are your thoughts on this map and kind of just in general?
Slayer on Aquarius, definitely you're going to want one of your teammates to just immediately go for that thruster pack. I'd be interested to see what they do with that thruster, because if you have a thruster pack and you're in a BR battle, you can almost guarantee a win in that battle. Just the way that it's very hard to track people when they thrust. So I'd be interested to see who grabs that.
All right. Well, here we go. Game number 2 could be all over right here if LeaderNess take this second game of possibly this best of 3. So early and often taking the left side here, pushing with some nades here, actually losing LeaderNess a little bit early. And like you said, kind of if you drop a few kills early, it actually can snowball out of your way.
Absolutely, yeah. And this is a big benefit to pushing P right off the rip here, is getting this heat wave. As you can see, Rhett definitely knows how to use the heat wave, and he's going to diminish some bodies with it. He's pushing into pretty much all of them right now. He's getting the assists, hopping on board with LeaderNess. And this is just a fight for utility control at this point.
Yeah, A little back and forth at the beginning where Charged Up had taken that first 2 early kills, but now it does look like LeaderNess pushing a little bit further on forward here. Off into the base side, LeaderNess and Co. working together. The pistol shot over the jump onto Pookie is going to be good. Doubling up their score now, 10-5. Really not letting up the pressure.
No, and this was very interesting. It seemed like Team LeaderNess here, they started off with a very heavy P side control, and then they continued to rotate into blue base, into blue utility, all the way into red utility, and they just pretty much did a full circle around the map. And now they're just kind of splitting apart, trying to find out where the spawns are coming in.
Man. Killing spree for Ghostly, jumping on through the pistol once again. Another one, decimating, like you said, just rotating around the map, and suddenly that 2-kill lead that Charged Up had is completely gone in the past.
It's crazy. You can only think that Charged Up was feeling really great when they saw the scoreboard was 2-0, but now it's 21-6, and they're thinking to themselves, we've only gotten 4 kills since then, you know?
Oh, the melee.
It's a good trade.
It's a good trade.
I wonder if Ness really should have left his top control like that for a trade, but when you're feeling this confident in a scored line like this, you're just trying to get it over with as quick as possible, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, those melees are a little bit of an ego thing where, it can get in your opponent's head here, getting some kills back, trying for Charged Up as over halfway to the scoreline for LeaderNess. Again, they already took that first map, and now they're looking to take this one. The headshots coming through from LeaderNess. There you go. The killing sprees just can't be stopped here. Getting back into the base, completely wiping them, and setting up shop again.
Yeah, setting up shop indeed. And I have to make a quick shout out to Auto 2K19 this game. He's not goosing. Okay, that is huge. He isn't goosing. Let it be known. Red team right now kind of looking a little lost in the sauce. When you're down by this much, like them right now, they're spawning blue fridge. What they need to do as a team is go into blue base as soon as possible, because what happens is it's just a terrible spot to sit in. As you saw, I mean, they just kind of hunkered down there and then immediately got wiped.
Almost.
He's out of ammo. Gee, who is this? Ghosty. Ghosty almost out of ammo. 8-2 with 10 assists. Oh my. No ammo, no problem. Fear the pink mist, he says.
Oh, man. So crazy. I mean, Rhett has 14 kills. LeaderNess has 13, and right now they're less than 10 away from taking the series 2-0. The Needle are going to go crazy. One more, the kill assist coming through as well, and Charged Up just can't seem to crawl back in this game.
No, and even it looks like some team shenanigans are going on right there. He was trying to team kill LeaderNess with the Needler. Oh, man. When you're just feeling yourself that much, you can just pepper your teammate with a couple shots. It feels good.
Definitely does. Well, 1 kill away here for LeaderNess, end of the squad to finish not only this map out, but the series. It is going to be the kill there. On to Donuts, and it is going to be LeaderNess taking the series in 2-0 fashion.
Yeah, that was, for a team who just won, they don't really look it, but I think it was just the fashion that they won. They kind of did want a little more competition. But, as far as Overcharge, could have been a warm-up, right? Could have very well been a warm-up. I believe this is double elimination.
Okay.
So, they have another shot. They can crawl back out of losers, come back, and meet LeaderNess and Co. in grand finals.
There you go. And like you said, maybe LeaderNess has been playing since 6 a.m. Maybe they just needed a little warm-up.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. And in that case, if they have been, who knows? By grand finals, they could be worn out.
Yeah.
They could be tired of playing Halo.
Could be. Yeah. That mental factor. I do got to say, winning really good. Like, the 2-0 feels good. Both maps seems very controlling. And like you said, they were just kind of sticking together as a team, walking around the map together and communicating together. Every time the opponents were in a bad situation, they made them into an even worse situation. And even without ammo, they were picking up the kills.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, well, we are going to go to a little bit of an intermission before we get to our next matchup. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.